Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by my face, I will be showing you a very dark Christmassy look. However, it features all the colours that I associate with Christmas, and that is green, red and gold. I paired it with this vampy ombre lip and I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling very Christmassy. I hope you're feeling Christmassy. If you would like to find out how to create this look, then all you have to do is keep on watching. Okay, let's get this show on the road. The first thing I'm going to do is moisturize, because even though I'm doing my eyes first, I want this to have the time to sink in. And today for the makeup, I'm going to use my trusty Carnival 3 palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics. But as I always say, use whatever you have. I'm also going to use a trick I really like using when I don't want to have to mess about or have the time to be precise. I'm going to use some tape. This is especially important around Christmas time because you might still have a couple of presents to wrap. You might have to still prepare some delicious food for Christmas, so you need to save that time. And like I said before, the most difficult part is actually sticking on the tape. I think that's okay. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Actually, I can see that it's wrong. Time to prime. I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer today. And now I'm going to take this conveniently stained brush. And the shade I want to use the most is, it kind of matches my top. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'm going to start off with Forest. And this is going to be my main shade. So I'm just going to place it down first a little bit. I want it in the crease. And I'm going to be blending this out. And after placing this shadow down, I just use my brush to lightly blend it out. I mean lightly because I'm going to take another conveniently stained brush and blend even more. I haven't done a winged out eye look in a long time, I feel like, but I'm already liking it. I'm just reapplying Forest because I want it nice and intense, and I'm of course going to blend again. I'm going to take another pencil brush and dip into Black Beach. The black, all I need to do is add some black into the forest green that I already have in my crease. I'm just putting it slightly lower down so it blends into that foresty green. If you're scared to do this, if you're scared to like mix your eyeshadows on your lid directly, you can always dip your brush into Black Beach and then Forest to create it on the brush. These shadows surprise me and amaze me every single time I do my makeup. I'm just taking that previous brush, that green pencil. They just blend so effortlessly, like I barely have to do any work. I apply it, I blend it a little bit, and they blend, you know. They are a dream to work with. And my final brush, just giving it a quick blend. I'm gonna try not to overblend because that does happen sometimes. In fact, I'm gonna take one more clean brush, a fluffy one, and seriously, like, I'm gonna blend in the very, very, very edges. Don't want to pick up any eyeshadow, just trying to make it nice and feathered. I just picked up a little bit more Forest because I'm losing that intensity. I know I want it blended, but it needs to be green. Sometimes you just have to look at your makeup and decide where you need to reapply stuff. And now, you've probably guessed it, I'm going to reapply the black. And at this point, I could easily turn this into a full cut crease, which I'm considering, I'm not going to lie. I've changed my mind. I was going to do something completely different, but I just thought of a different look. Let's do a full cut crease today. I'm just going to pre-clean that area to get it nice and sharp with some makeup remover on a Q-tip. And now it's time to reapply the eyeshadow primer with a flat brush. After I cut my crease, I like to take either a clean finger or another brush to tap in that primer, purely because this is very, very wet at this point and I don't want to ruin what I already have. But I'm not worrying too much because it is time to put on the shimmer. And you could probably use the eyeshadow called Rum in the Carnival 3, but it is a little bit too coppery. I'm going to take an eyeshadow from Kiko Milano. This is a Sparkling Holiday Metallic Eyeshadow in 01. It's a super glittery, almost gold. I absolutely love it. I bought it like 2 or 3 years ago. Look how stunning. And I am going to use my finger to apply it. The closer I get to that seam, I might have to use a brush, but this is going all over my lid. However, I am not done yet. I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm just going to go straight in with chili pepper, and we have to make that liner. So I am going along the side of the tape, making sure the green and the red meet on that outer corner there. So I've put chili pepper starting from the tape from the outer corner in thinner towards my lash line, and I've stopped about halfway like that. And now I'm going to add a little bit of black to this as well. The moment of truth. It's different. I like it. What do you think? I like it. Could be a little bit more red. Could be a little bit more red. I hear you. I'm just going to add a little bit more red so you can actually see it. I took another clean brush and just delicately dab in a little bit of chili pepper on here. Okay, let's see if I can recreate this on my other eye, and then I will be right back. The other eye is done. Doesn't look as good as this one, but that's absolutely fine. I usually pose with that side anyway. Let's move on to the base real quick. I like to wear a full coverage foundation, so today I'm going to use one of my absolute favorites. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I'm not cream contouring today, I know, shock, but I am definitely using a good concealer to brighten up my under eye and really cancel out those bags, that discoloration. And because I want to look extra good, I'm going to use the Revolution Concealer and Define Infinite Concealer first. Just a little bit to cancel out that discoloration. And this concealer matches my foundation perfectly, so what I'm going to use to brighten up my under eye is a different concealer. This is Collection Lasting Perfection, and I have the shade Porcelain number 2, and I'm just going to mix in a little bit of that under the eyes as well, just so it's nice and lifted and brightened. Today for my powder, I'm going to use my current favourite, the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. I've powdered the centre of my face. I do look a little bit matte, but that's okay. I just want to set that foundation in. You can see my cheeks haven't been set, and that is because I am going to powder contour. To contour my cheeks, I am using the KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light palette again. However, for my forehead, I don't like to use too much of the Shade and Light palette. I'm just going to bronze instead, and I am taking the Pierced Bronze Glow. This is a bronzer from Primark, and I highly recommend it. It's very pigmented though, so be careful. Before I do my blusher and my highlight, I'm actually going to finish off the eyes because I did add that bronzer and I kind of like the way my skin looks. So I'm not sure what toned blusher I should use. So let's do the eyes first. That's definitely going to help. In the outer corner, I'm going to start off with the red. So I'm taking chili pepper and I'm stamping it almost on the very outer corner. The actual very outer corner will need black to match what's happening on that outer corner on the top lid. Clearly I'm having troubles applying this eyeshadow, so I'm just going to kind of bake that area to keep it nice and clean. Okay, the black on the outer corner, and I am going to attempt to put that forest green on the remaining half of my under eye. One more thing I want to add is a inner corner highlight, and I'm taking Vanilla from the palette. All there's left for the eyes is some mascara and some falsies. For my brows, you know the drill. I'm using a little bit of Westbound Co. Sub Brows Soap to brush through my brows, and then I'm going to fill my brows in with a little bit of Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I'm not going to use blusher and I'm not going to use highlight. I think this look is intense and in your face enough, but we are definitely doing the lips, and what's more Christmassy than a red lip? I'm actually going to do like a slight ombre with my lips. I'm going to line my lips with the Unicorn Blood from Jeffree Star, and then I'm going to apply the IU Filming in the middle. Never mind, I do need a little bit of highlight, so I'm going to take my favourite highlighter Reloaded from Revolution in Just My Type. Alright you guys, so here it is. This is my final Christmassy look. It features all the colours I associate with Christmas, the green, the red and the gold. I really like this look. I hope you like it too, as always. If you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoy Christmas. I wish you Merry Christmas. Stay safe, enjoy the food, enjoy your presents, and most importantly, enjoy the time you spend with your family, whether it's in person or on video chat. Not everyone is blessed enough to be able to do that this year. Before I start crying, okay, before I fully fall apart, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed that. Merry Christmas once again. You are the best, and I hope to see you next time.